In this video, we will create a basic CSS grid. So I'll be using this container to create a grid. The first thing we need to do is to go to our CSS and target this specific container, then let's type in display grid. Now this container has become a grid container and these items have become a grid items. But if you see the result, nothing has changed. That's because by default, the grid container places the grid items on a single line. But if you want to have multiple columns on each row, you can make use of the property grid template columns. This property is set on the grid container. So here I'll type in grid template columns, then here you set the size of each track. For example, 200 pixels auto 400 pixels will create 3 different tracks. The first track's size is fixed and is equal to 200 pixels. Then the second track size is auto, which means it will fill up the available space, and the size of the third one is 400 pixels. If you set just 2 values, you'll have 2 columns on each line. So for instance, setting here 300 pixels and 400 pixels will set 2 columns to each line. The first column has a width of 300 pixels and the second column has a width of 400 pixels. So let's add more items so you can see it clearly. Great. And now let's change these values for the last time. Great. By now you know how to create a basic CSS grid.